In this video, we're going to talk about reflection. The law of reflection, we've already talked about it, and I always say that if I make you write it down twice or I talk about it twice, that's obviously because it's really important. And so we're saying the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. So this is your angle of reflection, and this is your angle of incidence. Okay, we're going to talk about two different types of reflection. So we have specular reflection. This happens on smooth surfaces. Okay, so specular reflection happens on smooth surfaces. And what they have in this video, or in this picture, they have like a laser, and it's hitting something really smooth, and then it's bouncing off. So whenever you have specular reflection, the whole light ray hits the surface in the same spot, and then reflects off in the same spot. This is when I told you guys about how my phone reflects light and gets light in my husband's eyes when he's driving and he gets mad. This is what's going on. We call that specular reflection. The other kind of reflection is diffuse reflection, and it occurs on rough surfaces. So here they have, this is like concrete or something like that. So, and you can see here they have the same laser, except now it's hitting a rough surface. And you see it makes that kind of like ball of light, but it doesn't go off anywhere. That's because this rough surface, if you look at it really detailed, it's got all these different nooks and crannies. And so as the light comes in, it hits all those different nooks and crannies in it. And remember, the angle of incidence always equals the angle of reflection. So we have all these different angles of reflection in all of these reflected rays, and it's just this diffuse reflection, and you don't get to see the reflection really well like you do with specular reflection. Another type of reflection, we call this total internal reflection, and this is when light will reflect back into the medium with a higher index of refraction. So your index of refraction is a number, and you can look it up. All surfaces have an index of refraction. The one for air is 1, and there's a whole bunch of them. So, and those are values you look up. You'll usually get a table, or it'll be given to you in the problem. And then whichever medium has the higher index of reflection, that's the one where the where the light will be reflected into. So air has one of the lower index of reflection, and so the light's going to just be completely reflected back into the water. And you can figure out this critical angle. We have a formula for it, of course, and then these are just your two index of refraction. Okay, so this is the first medium, and again, you just look up these values, and you can get the angle.